I'm Grump, I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
I mean, only watch it if you want to make yourself sad. But there's an interview. It was his last interview that he did. And it was just very. It's really. It's almost kind of hard to watch because it's really almost like a note, like a suicide note.
Really?
Like, it's.
You can feel it coming?
Yeah, man. Like, if you had any inkling that like this is like a maybe suicidal guy, you'd be like, oh, this is like gonna happen.
Really?
'Cause he was very like, you know, like my mind is not a nice place, and like I don't want to be there.
No shit.
Yeah.
He said that?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I mean, I guess that would be the case, but
yeah. So if there's anything to be gained from that situation, is that there's fucking hope out there, man.
yeah. Oh god. I mean, like we talk about that all the time during our live shows, because there's so many folks out there who enjoy our show, who are struggling, you know, and kind of on the grind. I feel stupid saying something this serious while my nose is all stuffed up, but just imagine that I'm speaking normally. And yeah, because I mean, like, you know, we've had friends commit suicide, and like, it's the fucking worst. And it doesn't. It creates so many more problems than it solves, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the people that you leave behind, like, never get over it. And just, it leaves such a void. And it's so final, too. Like, my friend, I won't say names, but I have a very dear friend, one of my best friends growing up, and his cousin was a girl who, Jesus, Arin, so sad. His cousin was a dear friend of mine too growing up, and she committed suicide, and like, that was 8 years ago already, and like, I've never quite gotten over it, and like, he got married recently, and we were at the wedding, and it's just this super joyous occasion, and we're just like, man, she should be here. Like, that was the one thing that like was missing, you know, and it'll just always be missing. So, I've said this before at live shows, but if, and maybe we've said it before on the show, like, if you're feeling suicidal, please don't act on it. Like, get help. There's so many like parts to life.
Oh yeah.
Beyond the one you're in right now.
Everything that's good that you've ever experienced is life. Like that silence makes me think I said something weird.
No. I just thought there was more.
Oh, I guess. I mean, I was just gonna ramble on about happiness or whatever, but...
Yeah, like, there's just so many times, like, there's certainly times in yours and my life when, like, we haven't been happy, you know?
Yeah.
But then you fight through it, and you get to a point where you're like, oh, I am happy. I mean, like, maybe I have to work for the happiness, but, like, it's there.
It's worth it. I mean, what else would you be working for if not to be happy?
Of course.
It's the #1 thing.
And so, like, yeah, just... And when you commit suicide, you just... Not only do you destroy the lives of everyone you love, but you never get to see those other chapters, you know, where that happiness could be waiting for you.
Yeah.
And it's... I mean... I was fortunate, because even in my darkest moments, I was never suicidal, you know, just because, like, my family was so rad, and, like, I always felt, like, loved at, like, the foundational level, you know? But that doesn't really have anything to do with it for some people, you know? Some people feel very loved, but just can't, like, find that, like, love within themselves.
Yeah.
So it just sucks, but, please fight. That's all.
I'm gonna probably, like, end it all tonight. Fuck Lord.
Hey, and you got 4 hearts! Yeah!